back to my channel. So I asked a couple of you guys if you would be interested in seeing a tutorial on how I do my favorite go-to updo with a little braid on top, and a lot of you guys were extremely interested, so I wanted to make sure that I got that up for you guys. I have been gone for so long. I feel like I haven't filmed as much as I wanted to because me and Derek have been gone for a long time, just living life on the open road to California. That's about it. We haven't gone anywhere crazy. I swear you haven't missed out. But we kind of just took some time for us because I feel like I've been working a lot, he's been working a lot. We really just miss each other so much. So yeah, we took some time off and now I'm back. So I'm really excited to get this video up for you guys. Also, I have a lot of other exciting videos coming up, so make sure you guys are subscribed so you guys don't miss out. Anyways, if you guys want to see how I got this look, just keep watching. Alright, so before we get started, I just wanted to let you guys know that last night I took a shower, washed my hair, and this is what it looks like when it's just air dried. I always make sure that I spray my hair, and this is the Caviar Anti-Aging Miracle Multiplying Volume Mist, and it's by Alterna. It is a wonderful product. Actually, I've been using it for the last maybe couple of nights, and it definitely leaves more like volume in the crown part of my head, because that's where most of the time my flatness is just all up in this area. I just want to let you guys know that that is the product I use to create a little bit more fullness on top. So now we can go ahead and move on to the top. If you guys know how to braid, I'm going to show you guys how to do with a braid. If you guys don't know how to braid, then I'm going to show you how easy it is just to kind of throw up the top part of the hair and just throw a little bun on top. I'm just going to section off this little area right here. The last thing you want is for this to be up here. You have a huge bun and then all of this is like super flat. Like no, that's not going to be cute, girl. But I kind of like do it in a V shape going backwards so I have enough hair here to support the hairstyle. So if you don't know how to braid, what you're going to do is just take this section of hair right here. You can have it really tight and pulled back, or you can just kind of leave it like loose and messy, which is what I like to do because it creates a little bit more fullness to this look. So all I'm going to do is just smooth this part back, and I'm going to start to kind of swirl it like this. Just kind of like doing a little wrapping motion around my finger, but not too tight. And then I'm just going to start to wrap it around like this. And then take a hair tie, and depending on how thick or thin your hair is, mine I like to do it probably about twice or 3 times because I want a lot of support up there. I don't want it to be bouncing around. So anyways, that's what you'll get. You're going to get a little bun like this. So what I'm going to do now is just start to tug and pull around, and you create a little bun on your head. So if you want, you could take a couple bobby pins and kind of pin around it if you're seeing like your hairband showing through, which I usually don't have the problem with that because I have a lot of hair on top of my head. But if you do, you could take even a little section of hair like this behind and just wrap it around so that way you don't see the hair tie. So that's also another little tip and trick of mine. So you guys can tell now the hairband is not showing. And that would be how you would do just a regular top knot bun. If you guys want to do the braid, then let's jump right into that. This is going to be the next section. So you're going to work with that same section of hair. The only difference is I kind of like to pull this back so that way you're not pulling from the braid from the bottom hairs. So I'm going to just throw a little hair tie here. And that way you have this sectioned off. So I have these little like flyaway hairs, like well, baby hairs, if you will, or just bird hairs, if you will. But I do like to get those involved in my top knot. So I'm going to really try to slick this little thing back like this. Get all of the hairs together. And then like with any braid, you want to start off with this. Is that Derek? So always trying to make a cameo in my videos. Okay, so what I'm going to do is section off like any braid the very beginning, and it's just like a very thin part of hair. So I have all of this and then I have all of this to start my braid with. Oh my god. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is create my 3 sections. So 1, 2, and 3. And I want to try to make them as even as possible in each section because I don't want one section being more than the other. So I'm going to try that again. There you go. So we have our 3 sections. Now what I'm going to do is, because I want this braid to be more of a French braid, I'm going to go over. So I'm taking one section and going over, and then the other section and going over. Then I'm going to take a little piece of hair here on one side, and then I'm going to take the outside piece and bring it to the middle. So then I'm going to do the same thing now on this side. I've dropped that little section of hair, picked up some hair, and now I'm bringing the outside piece in the middle again. So this goes now on the outside. We're going to pick up a section of hair, and we're going to keep doing the same thing over and over again. And when I pick up hair, I'm picking up tiny little sections. I don't want to pick up huge chunks because we want the braid to be even all the way back. So what you're doing is you're kind of making room for the next piece of hair to be able to lay and grab more hair, if that makes any sense. So like this one, this piece of hair right here, I'm bringing in the middle to make room for the middle piece that's going to take its place. And I'm going to pick up some hair here, and then bring the outer corner in the middle and lay this place here and pick up that little piece of hair. So now we have this all braided nice and tight. I'm going to take that same hair tie and just do the same thing we did on the other side. I'm just going to start to wrap this around like so, and then wrap it around my finger and start to bring it to the front like this. But not so tight. I like to leave it a little bit loose so we can pull it apart after we're done with the hair tie. This one I'm doing about 3 times because I don't have that much hair on top now because we pulled a little bit for the braids. And I'm just going to pull this hair apart. And there you have it. All right, so we did talk about the hair in the back, wanting to support this hairstyle. So we got to make sure that we make it nice and big since this is like slicked back. So what we're going to be doing is using our curling iron just to create some nice like beachy waves. If you guys want a more in-depth tutorial, click right here and I'll make sure that I have my hair tutorial for you guys to watch. I'll also leave a link in my description so you guys can check out my full hair tutorial on how I curl my hair. So what I'm going to do is take a section about this big, so it doesn't have to be really thin, it doesn't have to be super thick, but all I'm going to do is just run my curling iron through it really quickly. So I'm just going to leave about 1 curl in the middle, and then I'm just going to pull down so it looks very like effortless, just like that. So we're going to do this all around the head. We don't have to get every single piece of hair because it does look nice when some pieces aren't done, so that way it looks really nice and messy. So I'm going to skip this here and I'm going to move on to this section right here. If you are somebody who likes to have a full head of curled hair, you can definitely do every section, but I want this look to be very well put together with the braid, but the rest of the hair I kind of want it to look very nice and effortless. I think it looks really nice when you have like a couple of like tousled curls in there, just like that. See, like this is my natural hair and this is a curl. So the curls just kind of like enhance the look a little bit and add a little bit more volume to your hair. I know that I slept on my hair like this, so I probably have a little bit of flatness going on. Flatness? Is that a word? It is today. Now one thing I feel like is never cute is when you have these like peekaboo when you have these like peekaboo hairs underneath that try to make their way forward. So I always like to make sure that this is done because you can see it when you're looking at me. But that's it. I'm just adding like 3 or 4 curls on each side. So just give this a little tease with my fingers here, like so. And there you have it. So this is literally like my everyday go-to look when I, for one, haven't showered. I might wash my hair, I swear. When I haven't washed my hair, if I have dirty hair, if my hair is greasy, if my hair looks oily, this is like the perfect way to hide it. I don't know if you guys could see because it's been a while since I got my hair done, so it's a little dark up there. But we did our little braid here. And I love playing around with braids. So if you're somebody who knows how to do braids, like just play around with it. Be creative. Like I love doing the 2 braids that are like this. So instead of having just one section, I would split this in half and do 2 braids going back. You know, just play with it, make it your own. Oh my God. Am I still wearing the tag? I feel like a walking mannequin. I'm like, what is that noise? Sorry, I just went shopping for my shopping haul, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Anyway, so this is my favorite everyday go-to look. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you guys did, make sure you give it a thumbs up and leave me some wonderful comments down below. Make sure you guys are subscribed because I will have a lot more videos coming up for you guys now that I am back home and filming again. And yeah, until my next video, I will see you guys soon. Mwah. Guys, I'm losing hair. I'm just getting so old. A little powder on the hairline never hurt nobody. Boobies can't breathe. Hang on, guys.